Let's find out what went down at the rescheduled matches in the Nigeria Professional Football League. Yes, Aqua United couldn't beat Plateau United at home. It ended 1-1. Aqua United scored first and Plateau United clapped back. The defending champions, yes, Plateau United, they will go back to just smiling with that result. Aqua United will sit back at home and ask themselves questions. Aimba and FC Fine Uba played 1-1 also. That's in any way you want to look at it. Is the derby, just that it's played on a neutral ground. So we need to get that stadium in Aba ready.
Absolutely.
Yobe Desert Stars played one MFM by a single goal. And some questions as regards that match, Joseph?
Very late penalty call decision, and I gave swing the pendulum in favor of Yobe Desert Stars, and well, I just hope, I'm sure developing stories we are going to hear more about that penalty call if it indeed is genuine. You know, when I heard 0-0, I thought MFM was going to do something that they're not used to doing, which is getting results on the road. And having won 3-0 at the weekend against Tornadoes, and I mean, now coming to lose the late penalty, I'm sure they would have concern. I'm sure tales will emerge from that particular encounter. You know, as for Aqua United, the two United, they just cancelled themselves out. You know, I think if Aqua had won that game, they would have been up, but now they just moved from 8 to 7, Plateau United 6 to 7. You know, so it's just 6.5 a dozen, nothing really gained. For Plateau, is a good result on the road. I mean, it's their fourth draw on the road, So Aqua as well, and this is a result that we were banking on to at least move up the ladder. I mean, they are at home. One would have expected them to get a result, but it's okay. It's a point, and but I just hope that they'll be looking forward to better results, you know, as the league progresses. But for both teams, it hasn't done much, you know, to their effort to catch up with Lobby Stars.
Particularly that the way they crashed out of the CAF Confederation.
That's a sad commentary. Really
fans will be expecting that they come back, you know, give everything in the league. But it's football where anything can happen. Yes, we'll continue to monitor the NPFL also, but let's talk about the Nigeria Women's Premier League. Yes, men play football, women play even better football. And in this league of queens, angels, and babes, a lot of interesting results went down today. Confluence Queens defeated Shaw Babes 3-2. Edo Queens and Delta Queens, they shared the spoils. That one ended goalless. Bayelsa Queens, they're having a beautiful run, but you'd expect that they sustain the momentum. But now with Rivers Angels, that knows them so well, and of course, they've been dominant with women's football. But look at that awesome result. While Aqua United couldn't win at home, Ibom Angels traveled away to beat Heartland Queens.
You know, Heartland has not gotten any results this season. You know, they've been having a very, very terrible season. They've not picked a point so far, and I do believe that, I mean, it's quite disturbing. Great result for Ibom Angels. And I'm always excited whenever there is an away victory without issue, you know, and shows that indeed for you to win away, you must really be very, very good. You know, I'm just looking at the Confluence Queens, Shaw Babes encounter. It must have been a very explosive encounter. 3-2 at the end of it.
Because Confluence Queens, after losing that opening day match, they said, no. It was Bayelsa Queens that stunned them at home in presence of Thomas Dennerby, and then they said they needed to bounce back. In Group B, Sunshine Queens defeated FC Robo Queens 2-1. FC Robo Queens, they need to get back to winning ways. Jokodolu Babes and Nasarawa Amazons played goalless. Tomorrow, it will continue action in the Nigeria Women's Premier League. Pelican Stars will take on Abia Angels, while Oshun Babes will play Adamawa Queens. Oshun Babes are fired up this season. They like the things that they're out to achieve. So let's see if they can actually do that. The coach of the side, Coach Laidi, has been talking tough. He says that he expects a tough challenge against Adamawa Queens.
Last season, they pick a draw as well. So we have to plan strategize so that whatever we want to do, we clear it in the first half. We have to make some tactical changes, some tactical play. You know, when you look at the opponent from different angle, you know the next thing to do. Then how do you approach the game from the best of the V2 so that you're able to get what you want on time? The target is Super 4. First thing is Super 4. So if at the end of the day, when you qualify for Super 4, you can now think of getting winning the league. But the Super 4 is the most important thing first. Especially in our group, no team is a pushover. So we are almost the same level to each other. So we push on.
So that's the coach of Osun Babes. It's good to hear coaches in women's football speak this way. It gives us the assurance that it's competitive. Says no team is a pushover.
Absolutely.
So everybody has the same quality.
It's still early days, so you can't really, nobody's clearly ahead as such. So the opportunity is still open for all. He said the priority is Super 4, which means that they have to finish among the top 2 in their various groups, which will not come easy. But so far, so good for them. It's still very, very open. They can still, get to that point. It's good that they are making it as their ambition and something they can attain. It's possible, but they have to improve in the result that they get in order to be able to make it.
That's right. So we will come back to talk about that one when it's played, Pelican Stars versus Abia Angels, and of course Osun Babes. Osun Babes taking on Adamawa Queens in the Nigeria Women's Premier League. We love it. So we'll continue to monitor it. Let's continue our countdown to the 2018 FIFA World Cup. Do you know, just in case you don't know, it's just 35 more days. 35 more days to the world's biggest football. It's not a country, the world's biggest football gathering. Everybody, in fact, even if you don't love football, when you see the crowd heading towards there, you follow. Just that this is going to be very big. Every day, different activities to welcome the World Cup is happening in Russia.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to inform our listeners, Iceland will be naming their 23-man squad on Friday. So they are not waiting for the 4th of June. They are naming the squad entire. They are going straight for the brook. 23-man squad on Friday. In 48 hours, their team will be ready, will be known by the world.
And somehow that's to an advantage. So the players know that I have a task ahead.
They are very clear about the objective. They are very clear about the objective. Training program, everything well specified. There is no need to begin to set up, bring out the initial list of 30. They are sure of the players they are taking to the World Cup. It's a small country anyway. You don't blame them. But when you have your team ready, it shows that indeed whoever you are going to be up against should watch it, because it shows it shows understanding. It shows coordination. It shows that indeed the planning is solid. So there is no guessworking. They are very, very certain about what they are coming to do at the World Cup. And the players they are going to use, they are very, very sure of. And luckily for them, there hasn't been any injury worries. So they have their squad intact. Iceland is a boogie team for it. I mean, they can cause a lot of harm.
I know they can do.
They can really cause trouble.
Don't speak much. If you doubt, go ask England. Ask England what happened to them at the Euros. Sports Tonight on Channels TV. Let's go on this final break. When we come back, I'll find out what you are talking about, and I'll wrap up the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Before we leave, let me just read this message on our social media platform from NM Callistus. It says, the jersey number 8, that's the player from Uni France, is another JJ in the making. It says, please, Channels TV, help him realize this potential that he has. He needs a proper football academy to balance with his academies if he's not in one right now. That's what we're talking about. Someone has seen it. Someone is saying, let's take you to the next level with this guy.
You have to combine it.
The exposure is very important.
Yeah, you have the skill is there now. We can see that the potential is there. But also it's important that the person, that he develops academically as well. So academy would be, to put him in an academy would help him greatly. And to also merge it with his football skills so that he can develop and get to a level that can play at club level and also excel internationally as a great football player. That's right, very true indeed. And Fawaz Ojora has gotten so much fans on social media. Everybody are saying Fawaz has got some good finishing, is calm, and of course a good striker. So it's left to the schools now. Absolutely. Wherever they're coming from, they will go back to school. That school should start a program to ensure that they keep their football going. Joseph, I must say thank you so much. I still remember that you were Skilachi in your days, and you played football, but we don't just have it on videos. That's sad.
Okay, and of course, to you, wherever you're in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels TV, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. What can we do without you? We love you so much. That's the show for the team. I'm Austin Okonakman. We'll be back again tomorrow, but until then, in everything you do, remember, let's keep talking sports. Bye for now.